Hello and welcome to my channel. I do puzzles, clearly. Today is Saturday 28th of October and I filmed a video for you guys yesterday, which will go up at some point. The same with this video. I mean, that's kind of why I filmed, to be able to put it up. Where to start today? This is the thing about like just filming and not putting and filming the next one before putting the previous one up. It's like, how do I start? I know you haven't seen the previous one, but you will obviously see that one before you see this one. Am I starting to lose sense already? I don't know. Could happen. Could happen. I mean, it wouldn't be that uncommon. Anyway, yesterday I was talking about like houses and not finding a house and all frustration. So I was thinking, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I mean, I do know myself well enough to know that I tend to trail off to unknowns in these videos sometimes. But yeah, I sorted a lot of puzzle pieces yesterday, which was nice. You didn't get to see that because I had to charge my camera battery, which was a great way to end yesterday. I will get on track at some point today. Don't worry. I hope. I mean, if I don't, that was probably gonna be a little sad. But I generally do, so I think we're gonna be fine. Except this puzzle. Don't know if that's gonna be fine. Well, I mean, at some point it will be. And the reason I'm puzzling today, I told you yesterday, well, I need to tell you again. This is the thing. It's like, yeah. Anyway, let's try to focus on something. Not world news, because they're just sad these days. And sad and depressing and scary and yeah. I try to not watch the news too much. And yet, I can't help myself. I just have to check. And then I tend to regret it. The need of checking the news. It's like, why did I do that? It's just, everything is expensive. The world is going to shit. Bunch of people are fighting and killing each other. And it's not nice. Stop doing that. Just like, I get that not everyone will become friends. And that's okay. I mean, we all have some people we can't really stand. That's okay. What is not okay, if you start killing them, that's not acceptable. I'm just saying, that's not acceptable. So, I mean, just don't do that. I'm not saying you are, but someone in this world is. And ooh, cool. Yeah. A lot is going on, you know, in the world today. Not all good. I'm not saying it's all bad. I mean, I'm doing puzzles. That's good. Maybe not for the world itself, but, you know, you do what you can. No one can do everything. So I think it's kind of important to basically focus on what you do, what you are capable of doing, instead of being, and yeah, I know I do this a lot. I'm frustrated at all the things that I'm not doing and all the things that I can't do and like this whole shebang, but it's really important to focus on the things that you actually can do. As I said, not always easy, but doesn't mean it's not possible, because it is possible. I at least believe that. But, you know, you get to have your own opinion. I prefer it if it's the same as mine, because I actually like my opinion on that and that part. And these pieces do not lock together at all. It's from a brand called Tactic. Don't know anything about it. So I think it's the first puzzle I've done from that brand. But, you know, it's new. We're trying it out. seeing if I like it. Currently, I'm not sure. But I mean, the pieces are thick and sturdy, so that's good. That's nice. I wish they locked together better, because then you can move sections around way more easily, and I do like that. You know, when you can move sections around if need be, and that need does tend to pop up. So that would be nice. And I'm already going off topic. Don't ask me what the topic was, please. I don't know. Ask me something I do know. Like, how is school? I'm doing, mediocre. I would love to say that I'm doing good at school, but I don't feel like I'm doing super well, to be honest. I'm doing okay. I'm not doing bad, but I'm not doing great either. That would have been lovely, but, can't do it all. There's something. Yeah, and it's, I have this paper, and, what I'm studying. I wrote it down. I have to write down the English name for it. Hold on. I wrote it down. Yeah. Organic farming. That's what it's called in English. And I like it. I mean, there is stuff that I feel like I already know. There is stuff that I've never heard of, which is, interesting. But, like, all in all, I like it. Which is, in my opinion, a good thing. But it's also hard. I mean, I haven't been a student for God knows how long. Many, many years. So that is a little challenging. Like going from not being a student to becoming a student all of a sudden and living with my parents. It's, there are a lot of challenges these days, I feel. But that's okay. We'll figure it out, or I should probably more correctly say I'll figure it out, because that's kind of, I'm the one who has to figure it out. Which is a challenge, but I have accepted that challenge and I'm going for it. So that's, I like that. I think that's a cool thing. It's hard, but cool. I like it. I'm starting to struggle here already. Okay. Ooh, cool. But even though I really like school and I feel like I already know some of the stuff that we're talking about, there's so much I don't know. And I currently, and yeah, I know I should probably do that instead of, doing this puzzle and talking to you guys, but I'm supposed to write a paper. And I feel like I don't have the knowledge to write said paper yet. So that's, the extra challenge. Okay, maybe not an extra challenge, but it feels challenging. But, that's what a challenge is. It's something that's challenging, obviously. But yeah, I'm, in a way, I'm doing good at school. In another way, I don't know. I feel very uncertain. And I feel like there's so much I don't know that I would like to know, but I don't always know how to gain the information that I feel like I need to know. I am reading my curriculum. That's going fairly well, even though, it's challenging. All of it is challenging. When you haven't been a student for many years and then you're all of a sudden a student, things will be challenging. That's okay. You just gotta figure it out. Just kind of, definitely not quite like a puzzle, but, a puzzle is also a thing you have to figure out somehow. And I will. eventually. All right. I think it's going pretty well here. Or not. Oh wait, there. Okay, got it. So, oh, where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with it. Yeah. I like school. I'm doing like okay, I guess, with it. But it is challenging and hard. But I'm hoping that I can do it. I feel like that's, and I obviously try my hardest, even though, yeah, sure, right now I should have been, working on the paper that I need to get done. But I'm struggling, and I have like several pages that I have to write, and it's gonna be a thing for a while, but at some point I'll figure it out. I kind of have to, because if I don't, I'll be kind of screwed, and I don't want that. So it's a thing. But yeah, school is going, but maybe I shouldn't say surprisingly well, but I feel like it's going surprisingly well until we got that paper to write, which is, yeah. The draft of the paper is due in like a week and a half, and I haven't really started writing or really finding all that much information, so that's gonna be it's a challenge. And I'm also, living with my parents. That's its own little challenge in and of itself, and I'm still looking for a house. It's a lot. Which is why I really, really should stop even checking the news at all, because they just make me mad and frustrated and sad, so they're not helping. I'm not saying that we need to stop checking the news, but like, maybe we should stop checking the news, or maybe people should learn how to not attack each other, for instance. That would be great. And, I don't feel like I know enough about certain conflicts that is currently going on to say much about them. Nor would I want to, because it's just, it's not okay. But I don't know enough about it to have much of an opinion. And everyone's supposed to have an opinion about everything. It's like, well, I don't. My opinion is, the whole thing, they should stop, and it's stupid. And in a way, it doesn't affect me much, but at the same time, it affects everyone. Because that's how it is. And it's, I don't like it. In case you haven't figured it out. Also, I don't know much about politics, so I repeat, there are limited things that I can say about it because I don't know about it. Don't know much of anything about that. And I know, maybe you should keep up to date, or I should keep up to date and blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I don't think I want it. It's too depressive. And I mean, maybe I'm very fortunate, because it's not where I live. I don't really have to think that much about it. At the same time, it does kind of affect everyone, because it's everywhere. It's a thing. I don't like that thing. It shouldn't be a thing. Anyway, didn't intend to start rambling on about me being frustrated about that. Because yes, I am frustrated about it, and it's, no, not okay. And also, this part of the puzzle is hard. Got nothing to do with politics. And, ooh, look at these pieces going in. That was kind of cool. And, oh, I have to put firewood in the oven. Hold on. Since I'm alone in the house at the moment, I'm literally responsible for keeping the house warm because I'm the only one here. So, you know, I don't like being cold. I am, however, doing something maybe not interesting, but to me it was a fascinating thing. I mean, I showed it off in like a few videos ago in the knitting diaries, and I called it a butt warmer. The official title is that it's like it's a wool shorts that I've knitted. But I like the idea of calling it a butt warmer because that's kind of what it does. It heats my butt. It doesn't light a fire under my butt, which that would probably be very uncomfortable. But but it is keeping my butt warm, and I wasn't sure how well it would function, to be honest. I mean, I'd never done something like that before. I'd never knitted anything for like the bottom half. Oh, I totally have. I mean, I knitted God knows how many pairs of socks. I have no idea how many pairs of socks that I've knitted, but it's been a lot of socks. A lot of socks. I thought this part would be easy. Ugh. And now I'm thinking it won't be. Anyway, I've knitted a lot of socks. I've knitted stuff for the bottom half of the body. What I hadn't done was do anything for the butt, but now I have, and today is the first time I'm using it. I have not blocked it, as in I'm not like washed off excess potential itchiness, but I'm wearing tights under it, so because me and wool, we have a itchy relationship, so to speak, and I don't really like itching because that leads to scratching and like, yeah, no, don't like it. Gonna try to avoid that. These pieces were a lot harder than I thought they would be. Let's see. Gotta be able to figure this out, right? Yeah, where was I? Yeah, I'm using my butt warmer for the first time today, and so far, I'm gonna go with, I like it. And it stops just above my knees, but I think it's gonna do well because even though it stops just above my knees have not felt as chilly as they often do. So I'm thinking that just wearing something on the butt and a little bit down the legs, not just, or a little bit down the thighs that stops before the knees, actually helps keep the rest of me warm too, not just the butt, which is amazing. Also because I hate freezing, and you know, freezing is not fun, at least not in my opinion. I don't know if you like to freeze, because if you do, can't help but wonder if it's something wrong with you, or not wrong, just weird compared to me. Then again, I would probably be weird compared to some other people, so, you know, it's, it could go many ways, I guess. Point is, today is my first time using the butt warmer that I knitted, and it's working well. It's keeping my butt warm. I love it. And makes me think that I might want to knit another one. And it was super cheap. It was not super cheap, but it was super easy to knit. Surprisingly easy. I have my previous knitting diaries. I can link them down below, where I talk about the knitting of the butt warmer. And I think you're about to cut me off. Hold on. There we go. All right. Yeah, so the butt warmer is doing great. Or I should say my butt is doing great in the butt warmer. And also calling it the butt warmer, it's, yeah, words. I can't help it. It sounds funny when I say it. I like it. And I like wearing it. Because it does keep my butt warm. And I like that. I hate freezing. So having warm clothes is extremely essential. And, you know, I live in Norway. It's coming up on winter. It's gonna be cold. Oh wait, it's already started being cold. We have had several frost nights already. So, yeah. It's a how would you say it? It's well within reason, or it's with good reason that I'm keeping a fire going to keep me warm. And, you know, keep the house warm, because without the house being warm, I won't be warm. So it's a thing. And I'm totally looking at the picture sometimes, but this is... I think I generally always say this when I do this puzzle. Oh, it's going to be easy. And then it turns out, no, it's not. It's not easy. I mean, puzzles I've done before are generally easier, but that's simply because I've done them before. You know, it's kind of it not fixes itself, but it's kind of obvious if I've done a puzzle before or not. Or not always, but I'd say most of the time. If I've done a puzzle before, it's generally easier to do again. So, it's the thing. Oh, I'm struggling. And, oh, you know, no, you don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. I think, because this is hard, so I need to focus. And I'm not saying that I can't focus when I talk, but I focus better when I shut up. I think that's quite a common thing. So, maybe you'll get a little music break now, and we'll chit-chat more a little bit later. How do you feel about that? How does that sound? At the same time, you don't really have a choice. Or you don't have... Well, you have a choice. You always have a choice. I mean, you always, no matter what it is, you always have a choice. Whether you like the choices you're given, that's you might not always like the choices you are given, but you do always have a choice. Might not always be good choices, and you might not always like them, but there is always a choice. Whether you like to admit it or not. I don't think everyone does like to admit that they actually do have a choice. They just kind of pretend that they don't have a choice, and then they complain about it. Anyway, where I was going with that is I'm gonna give you a little bit of music while I try to focus, because I need that right now, the focus part. So I'm gonna try to shut up, you'll get some music, and we'll talk more real soon, alright? should take that as a sign to take a break and, kind of finish off this video and make a new one, because my videos tend to be long. It's just, it happens. You gotta learn to live with it, because I'm apparently not gonna change it. But I'm gonna finish what's in my hand. Maybe not. I mean, let's be honest. Finish is not the right word. I will I will get what's in my hand out on the table, and then we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Because this is, I think I said it earlier, this is more difficult than I think I imagined. But, I imagine a lot of things, and not all of it's easy. But yeah, it's a thing. Oh, cool. Okay. But puzzles take time. And I kind of love that about puzzles. Them taking so much time. Not necessarily because I need it to take time, but that means there's so much enjoyable time. Does that make sense to other people? I don't know. Makes sense to me. That counts. And also I must have been really bad at sorting, because I still haven't found all the edge pieces. But, and also there's something wrong with the bottom edge here. I haven't been able to figure out what I've done wrong. But I'm pretty sure I did something wrong. Luckily, it can be fixed. It's not the end of the world. I'll fix it at some point. But it is annoying when you're like, oh, okay, I understand that there's a mistake somewhere, but I don't know where the mistake is, so I don't know how to fix it. But at the same time, I mean, it's a puzzle. I'll figure it out. So it's not a big deal. I will finish it and figure it out and all that, which is very nice. I like that. Then again, I like puzzles in general. Oh, wait. You're supposed to be down here somewhere. Kinda have to. Wait, hold on. And yeah, sure, you don't get a lot of it, but I do talk to my puzzle a lot too. How crazy does that make me? I don't know. Make a guess. And the good thing right now is I have the top of the box right next to me, so I can check in all the time. Which is great. In another way, it's actually not as great as you might always think. Because then I tend to obsess over the top of the box and not struggle to focus on the puzzle itself, but I automatically turn to the box instead of, looking at the pieces, and it's the pieces that have to go together, so I kind of need to look at the pieces. Potentially less at the box, but it is what it is. And most of the time with this puzzle, at least so far, it seems like it's somewhat easy to not put things in the wrong place. You can easily tell if it's whether it's the right placement or not, because some puzzles are hard that way, because it looks like, well, some puzzles have a lot of false fits. This does not seem to have a lot of false fits. I struggled a little bit with the white section there, but I think I got it right. At least that's what it seems like. So, yeah. I am... Oh, this is... Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I meant. What else is new? Well, I just told you. Not much. Not much at all. Oh, wait. Maybe this goes. Yeah. It's always enjoyable to find something that fits, but then you end up with a lot of things that don't fit, so... In the end, it will all work out. That when I consider the puzzle to be like, oh no, it's so hard, I always kind of not calm myself down, but I always comfort myself, I guess you could say, with those words that at some point it will all fit. It will be fine. I'll figure it out. The question right now is, will I figure it out early enough? Because I would like to be done with the puzzle by the time my parents come home, which is tomorrow. So that will be a challenge, I will admit. But as I also just said, I'll figure it out somehow. But it's, so far, I find this puzzle to be challenging, yet enjoyable. So, for now, we're good. I think I'm gonna divide this video into several because I'm not making all that many videos. And also, editing videos takes time. So to be able to put up videos, I need to edit the videos I do make. So it's a whole thing. You don't need to know that. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel? I clearly do. But do you have a YouTube channel? I would like to know. And yeah, not really an and to that. Sometimes I have these weird stops when I talk. And it's not for you, or it's not because of you. It's not because I do it all the time anyway. So it's got nothing to do with me filming. It's just how I talk in a way, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, ooh, look at that. Maybe I needed a little bit of talking right now because I was starting to struggle, but now that I'm talking, I'm like seeing all these pieces fitting together, which is lovely. Like really lovely. I just said when things stopped functioning again. No, wait. Oh, look at that. Look at me go, huh? Okay, that didn't work. But, I mean, it was worth a shot. Okay, I will... sometimes I say I'm going to stop it and I don't really want to, but I know the video is going to be, like, super long, even though I'm, dividing... Okay, I'm gonna... And also, I need to eat. I'm starting to lose focus, and that's partly because my body needs... energy. It needs food. I need to feed myself. That sounded weird. Okay, so, oh, I got another one. That's so cool. This is why I'm struggling to stop sometimes, I get so obsessed because it's so much fun and it's so enjoyable, and I really do need to go eat. Both because I'm hungry and because I can feel that my body needs food, and I'm just like, or it's more like my brain going like, I'm taking a trip away from you. Yep. Sometimes I wonder how crazy people think I am when I talk to myself or to you, but like basically just rambling along with whatever comes out of my mouth. Like, how weird is it really that I do this? On the other hand, I'm not the only one doing this. I mean, there's a lot of people that has a YouTube channel that basically sit and talk to themselves, or at least a camera in a room. Ooh, look at this. What's so exciting? Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's, I'm gonna go eat. Remember to eat is very important, and also drink enough. It's very important to hydrate. So I'm gonna, oh, maybe that works. I'm gonna pretend that I'm capable of going to eat, and I also have to make the food. I have to decide what to eat. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat now. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know I have, at least doing the puzzle, and I've been enjoying editing lately too. Am I any good at it? No. Am I enjoying it? Yes. So we're all good, or I'm all good. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but just I'm enjoying it. Am I making sense? Oh look, that one worked too. Cool. Okay. So, oh, this one too. Look, so many going together. This is amazing. Oh my god. That one too? Okay. I think the luck just ran out. Yeah. Alright. So, I'm gonna go eat. And I will continue this a little bit later. Where did you go? Is it? Oh, it's that way. Alright. Okay. It's like in the top, but where did this go then? I don't know. That one doesn't make sense. Oh wait, maybe it does. Do you need more? No, this way. Oh look! I'm doing good! And also, I've apparently now been the best at, like, sorting, because I should have easily been able to find that one. But I can't. So, okay. I've already admitted to not being good at sorting, and that's the thing. So, I'm gonna go eat. I hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me, watching me puzzle, and enjoying myself, and talking a lot, sometimes. And I hope you have a nice day. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, look at that! Even more. Okay,